Handling a situation where your boss yells at you can be challenging. Many people around the world, unfortunately, have bosses who display such behavior. In this article, we aim to delve into this topic, exploring what it means to you, why, and to what extent you tolerate it, what you can do, and why you often remain silent in the face of criticism and shouting. How do you feel? What do you feel? And how do you react in such moments? 1. You freeze when your boss or someone who can dominate or control you yells at you. You bow your head and comply, apologize. 2. You feel useless, guilty, and wonder why you can't be more attentive or better. 3. You engage in a dispute, asserting your position and making your voice heard and your point of view known. 4. You walk away from that conversation, considering leaving that job. Now, after realizing how you feel in such a situation, let's examine what gets activated within you when someone yells at you. When someone raises their voice, it naturally reactivates our childhood attitude toward a parent or other authorities we had during our upbringing. It's essential to reflect on how you were prepared, how you were taught to react to these influential or authoritative figures. Were you silenced and forced to remain quiet, negating your opinions and viewpoints? Or were you allowed to express your opinion? One of the most painful aspects of being yelled at by someone is feeling that you have no room or space to express yourself and defend your point of view. Why do we tolerate such behavior? We tolerate abuse because we have been exposed to it, and it feels familiar. We've experienced criticism, labeling, public correction, and public humiliation, making us feel comfortable in such an environment, so we accept and remain in that professional situation. Normally, in the workplace, we have specific behavioral patterns that our profession obliges us to follow. When we allow boundaries to be crossed at work and don't respond to the lapses that occur, it's a signal that we need to examine our past, our childhood. This is what makes most people stay in a job with an abusive boss, the sense of familiarity provided by the boss's behavior. What can you do when you no longer want to bow your head? You can tell your boss that you won't accept such behavior. I do not accept this behavior and the way you are raising your voice. I demand that we speak in a different manner. This behavior is unacceptable to me. I suggest we meet another time when we are both calm to discuss this. If you can do this, you are on the right track and have strong self-confidence. If you can't do it, it indicates that you still have episodes from your past to work through. Who can defend you? Beyond any external help or encouragement, the only one who can take control of the situation is you. Find the courage to address the issue with your boss. Doing so shows that you have self-confidence. Many of us were not allowed to voice our opinions in front of our parents in our childhood, growing up with the idea that we had to listen to our parents and not complain. But there is a new generation that does not respond as we did. What to do if you're in this situation? The first step is to start a conscious process of self-affirmation, consciously recognizing that a part of you has been deeply hurt. Begin by repositioning yourself and regaining your voice. You can do this alone or with the help of your colleagues. Find the courage to stand up for your rights and not allow such abuse. In the end, examine how your boss's behavior affects you. Who used to yell at you in the early part of your life? Were you always silenced, humiliated, and did you have low self-esteem? Is the familiarity making you stay in that environment? If you see that you can't change anything in your current job, reconfigure yourself to move on to a new place. You have alternatives. Thank you, love, and hugs. And please, share, dear ones, so that others will know. I hope my tips help you. See you soon.